Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's Codebreaker Gaming back with another Dead by Daylight gameplay video. We'll call this my DVD build of the night. In tonight's video playthrough, we're going to be playing as one of the base game killers, a killer that I have not spent too much time with, but we're going to be giving him a try out tonight to show you why you should be maining this particular killer. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be running with the Wraith, as you can see here on screen. But before we get into this gameplay video, let's go over the perks, offerings, and the add-ons I'm going to be running for this DVD build of the night. For perk number 1, we're going to be running the Shadowborn. Now for this particular perk, I have a keen vision in the darkness of the night. My field of view is 15 degrees wider than normal. This doesn't stack, unfortunately, but it increases his field of view. For perk number 2, we're going to be running that Merciless Storm. When a generator reaches 90% progress, survivors working on the generator are faced with continuous skill checks. Now if they miss a skill check or stop repairing the generator before it is complete, I'll receive a notification as to which generator they're on, and the entity blocks that generator for 20 seconds, giving me enough time to traverse the map, make my way over to that generator, find these survivors, wreak some havoc on them, and damage the generator. Now after I'm done wreaking havoc on these survivors, one of them will no doubtly enter a dying state from Sloppy Butcher. Now once I attack them with basic attacks, survivors suffer from hemorrhage and the mangled status effect, and it increases the rate at which their healing progression is lost from hemorrhage by 20%. Now when a survivor enters a dying state, perk number 4 will come into play. That is Thrilling Tremors. Now after I pick up that survivor, all generators not being repaired by survivors are blocked by the entity, cannot be repaired for the next 16 seconds, and their auras appear in white. For locational purposes, if I see a generator that does not have a white aura while I'm carrying a survivor to a hook, I'll know that that generator is the generator that survivors are working on, and where I need to head to immediately after hooking the survivor that I'm presently carrying. For my add-ons, I'm going to be running the Windstorm Blood. Now this increases the Wraith's movement speed while cloaked by 9%. And we're going to stack that with the Bone Clapper. Survivors can no longer discern the Wailing Bell's distance or direction. So this will help me create a little bit of chaos and keep pressure on these survivors. Usually you can kind of hear the bell and how far away it is. With this particular add-on, they can't tell which direction it is, how far away it is, and it'll keep them in a state of anxiety, hopefully. For my offering, I'm going to be running the Cypress Memento Mori. This grants me the ability to kill the last survivor by hand during the next trial. Those are the perks, the offerings, and the add-ons, and with that, I'm going to ready up. And while we're looking for a match, for those of you who have not already done so, please take this time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload the next Dead by Daylight gameplay video. And if you enjoy Dead by Daylight and these other asymmetric horror games as much as I do, go ahead and tap the like button on this video, and I invite you to browse our Dead by Daylight playlist here on the channel. It consists of over 100 videos dedicated to each individual killer in the game, different playstyles and builds, so you can find the build or playstyle that suits the killer or killers you've decided to main. I don't play very much Survivor, I promise you guys, that's coming in the future, but these killers are so fascinating that it's hard for me to not try out a new killer, master their playstyle, but at some point I will play a Survivor, and then there'll be tons of videos on how to be the best Survivor when I figure that out. And it is 10:56 in the AM here where I am. Killers are still receiving a 100% blood point bonus. That is new, as I'm not used to seeing killers receiving that much of a blood point bonus unless it is maybe 10 o'clock at night, but I'll take it. And it appears as though we are still looking for a match. So while we're looking for a match, I need you guys to comment below who's your favorite killer in Dead by Daylight. Who's your favorite base game killer? Not your licensed killer. Who's your favorite base game killer or non-licensed killer in Dead by Daylight? And what killers do you want to see brought to Dead by Daylight in the future from other famous horror movies, television series, or video game franchises? You know, a lot of the popular answers would be, we want to see Pennywise the Clown. We want to see Jason Voorhees, who has a huge possibility of coming to Dead by Daylight now that the litigations with the Friday the 13th, the game, are over. But for me personally, as a licensed killer, I want to see the Candyman be brought to Dead by Daylight more than anybody else. I wouldn't mind seeing the Annabelle doll from the Conjuring universe, or maybe the Nun from the Conjuring universe. I think the Nun would have a really good looking aesthetic. But more than anybody else, I want to see the Candyman. And I'm going to go ahead and ready up. I see one survivor that is pretty high level prestige, but I don't see anybody carrying any toolboxes, which is going to work out in my favor. Waiting on that last one. Barry. I'm sorry, William. There we go. And we are going to jump into this game. I haven't used the Wraith in quite some time, as I have a lot of killers that I enjoy playing so much. But we're going to give the Wraith a run here, and we're going to see how masterful I can be with this DVD build of the day. I'm hoping we get an outdoor map that is nightimey, because I'd imagine the Wraith would be the most effective there. And oh boy. While we're loading into this map, I do want to let you guys know that I do offer a channel membership, and if you purchase the premium subscription, you'll be added to my personal PSN friends list, where you have the opportunity to not only play these games with me, but to also be featured in a upcoming broadcast and or video. For those of you that are interested in checking that out. So let's find these guys. Yo, that 9% movement speed is working. I don't see anybody here. Just kind of keep the pressure on these guys. Keep tapping them. See how it scares them? See? He heard it and he got scared. Oh, this guy's trying to, he's really trying to. We need to get her. Messed up. Damn it! Yeah, we gotta get her here. See how I keep the pressure on them just by tapping the bell? They have no idea where I am or how far away from it I am when I do that. And that's the great thing about this particular build. Stupid. Block all of that up. He's not there anymore. I didn't realize he was being sacrificed. What were you doing? Hey, you're going up here now. Notice these guys have not completed a generator yet. And that's what makes this build so effective. That the fact that they don't know how far away from them I am when I hit the bell is driving them nuts. So all I need to do is tap it. Every once in a while, just give it a tap. And they'll think I'm right behind them. I could be on the other side of the map. Look, look. You'll never make it. You're not going to get away from me. Oh, good spin. It ain't going to work twice, though. They're not even on gens. Just give it a quick tap. I don't see anybody. we go. Get you back on that hook that you were on. Oh, actually, there's a closer one. Should be game over for you. Let's break this. These guys are scared. They probably like, man, he's right behind me. You know what I call this build? I call this build emotional damage. Look, here they are over here. We ain't doing all that, baby. Oh, perfect. Look, here we go. Run! Kill you for that. I'm gonna kill you for that. I'm gonna let you make it out. Where's your friend at? She's hooked. Masterful performance. I can't believe I was lucky enough to still get 100% blood point bonus and got 3 iridescence with a killer that is... I don't know if he's a neglected killer or not. You guys know I make it a point to play as those killers that don't get used a lot, so I can showcase how good they are, but he's pretty fun. And with that particular build, he can be pretty annoying. Because like I said, the idea behind that build was that they have no idea how far away from them I am. Because one of his weaknesses is he has to be uncloaked in order to attack. But the purpose of that build is to just tap the bell, just tap it every now and then, and these guys have no idea how far away from you, or away from them you are, or what direction you are. So it kind of keeps them guessing the whole match. I love it. But let's keep it moving here.